Hello everyone, welcome back to Making Richie Rich. So today's video is about my Dilato journey and my Amazon to eBay. And today we're going to look at a few things. One, my sales, which a lot of people I'm sure are very interested in. The second part is how to then, after a few months, refresh your listings and what you need to do. Okay, so I think that's about it. So let's go see if we made Richie Rich. See you in a second. So, welcome back. So, let's jump into it. Here we are in the Dilato homepage, and I've got my sales up. And as you can see, £5,050 worth of sales, which has increased quite a lot since the last video. To say that it's been doing brilliant is an understatement. I'm so impressed. There's the daily, it's my daily graph here. So it goes right back to around the 30th of November when I got my first sale. And I did the update in January and we just skyrocketed and I showed you all that. So since then, very steady. But let's look at the monthly chart so you can see here. November, then we got December. Monthly sales in December were £135. January £1,288. March £1,634. It's the 29th of March at the moment, so it's currently sitting at £1,964 there. So the month. Yeah, so I guess I'm looking at it the wrong way. So it must have been £135 worth of sales in November. December got 1,288. January got 1,634. Nope, that's wrong too. Where's February? Skipping a month. We're skipping a month here. So yeah, I'm guessing that must mean February. There it says January and goes March and then March twice. Strange. But anyway, you can see quite good. We'll go over to my eBay hub here. And if you remember my monthly limits before, I started off, I think I had like 500 item listings. And then it got increased to 1,500 and then went up to like 2,500. I now have 8,800 items. I have not added anything or new to my listing since the last video. I've just been refreshing them every day. Today's video is going to be about how to relist them, and there's a whole guide on that. But even let's go to there's our sales for the last 90 days on eBay, just so you can see they're both the same. £4,722 in the last 90 days, but that's not including the previous sales I got before. So to say I'm excited is an understatement because these have been great sales, and minimum I've been getting is 10%. So if you look at that, it's £472. I need to go through it all because I need to find a spreadsheet or something that I can record my results. There's times when I've went on Amazon and had like somebody bought an item that was £140. I went on to Amazon, there was a 20% voucher. So I ended up getting 20% off that. So I ended up making like 30% off that sale, which was huge. So you're getting a lot more profit and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to get some kind of spreadsheet going so I can keep track of actual profit. But bare minimum is 10%, and that's 4,000. Well, actually, we'll go over here. Yeah, £550 for 10%. And it takes no time at all. And it's been fun. It's great when you hear that wee ching on eBay and you can't wait to see what's sold. But anyway, the rest of today's video is going to be about relisting your listings and deleting out ones that are stale that aren't getting any views. Okay, so if you go over to here to the help section, let me go help. Here we go. You go help. There's a whole section here on how to do anything you want to do on Dilato. How to refresh your listings. Okay. So, from my understanding, what it's best to do is, as it says here, all your eBay listings renew automatically after 31 days. This is the point where you'll get charged an insertion. I can't say it right. Insertion fee for a shop limit credit will be used. You can see when a listing renews by going to your active listings over on the side. And basically, what happens is over here, we see you've got so many listings each month, and I've got 1,000 free listings each month, which is great. And I haven't been using them. It's like a promotion. But once you list that item once, it's okay. It doesn't count as a new listing until it renews the following month. So if you get a sale, you can keep, updating your products so you still have it, but it's not a new listing. I've currently got, where are my listings? We'll go over the listings here. 1,454 active listings. So what we're wanting to do is the ones that haven't been getting views, there's no point in having them on there. If you're not getting sales, nobody's even looking at it, you may as well get rid of those products. Keep your products that are selling well, and then look for new products to add on. Now remember, you can get the help of Dilato for this, where you can buy their gold ASINs, or you can do your own product research, find products on Amazon you think are going to sell well, and import them manually into Dilato, and Dilato will do the rest of the work from there. But okay, so let me go. How we look here? Understanding how your shop limits work. So there's a whole section on that. Picking the best time to remove your listings. So from my understanding, if you end your listings before the end of the month, and then you put new ones on, then once your monthly limit is reset, they'll all class as new listings, okay? And you will get charged twice. Another thing to do as well, every couple of months, they recommend to delete even your good products and relist them, because what happens when you do that is it looks like it's a new item and eBay favor that. But it tells you all about this. So removing listings. To decide which listings to remove, we recommend selecting ones which have a low number of views or watchers, and ones which have been active for over a month but not sold. So that's the dead weight. We want to get rid of those. So we'll go do that. So I have got this set up ready. So if you look here, views for the last 30 days, 0. None of these. Elf on the Shelf, Christmas time, so obviously not selling. So we've got loads here. Yep. No view, not getting any views at all. I'm just going down to make sure nothing's sold. It's just maybe not getting any views this month. And I am seeing nothing. That's an awful lot of listings. Now, considering the amount that I have sold, and the fact that I've made, the amount of sales that I have, and all these listings here aren't even getting looked at. Scroll down. Berlin. No? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to delete all those. Actions. And listings. I'm going to end all those. So I just ended 200 listings there. Okay. And then what I would want to do is, if I read this, if you've just removed a few listings, the best thing to do is remove the listings the day before they renew, blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay. And I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. So what we would do is we would go over to our Dilato, and we would do our price and stock CSV as normal. And let's set to go to Dilato, download. And we would go to eBay, go to our report section, upload template, choose file. And what this should do is now I should have 201 or so failed, is what it should say. Okay, there we go. So 200 failed. What we then do is we'll click on download results, download that same folder. And what I then want to do is go back to my inventory and listing health, update, browse, update that file we just downloaded. Go to our inventory, and if we click on ended on eBay, there's all our items that we have ended on eBay. What we want to do then is select all and just delete these. Delete all selected. Okay. So that's them all deleted off there. And that removes them. So that means if we do another price stock, I'll do this again. We'll just download that to our folder. Go back to eBay, upload our template. And it should now say, I keep finding one field and I don't know where it is or what's going on. I've never fully looked, but I keep getting one field all the time. But if that comes back to one field, then that's back to the way it normally is for me. Yay, look, I figured it out. So complete it. There's no field, all completed. Must have been one of my items had ended on eBay and I didn't realize. So that's completed. That's him all updated. And I go to my listings. Yeah, I have 1,254 listings now. So that's how you do that. As I say, I'm really happy with those sales. Other tips and tricks that you can do is, what they recommend to do is, your products that are selling is end them all and relist them again and keep them, because it'll do better for your search engine optimization on eBay. Just from what I'm reading, it says it's good to refresh them every couple of months. Even though they're selling, it'll help boost them. And so that is my plan. So I'm going to go through and delete all these ones off that just are getting 0 views each month, because they're just there. What's the point? I should really just remove them. That one did get a sale, but and that's got a sale. So I'll have a look through. I think the ones that have a sale, I'll just keep them, but delete everything else, even though they haven't had a few in a while. And if they still have no views in a couple of weeks or next month, I'll delete them off completely. But just wanted to do a video showing, well, one, how much money it's been making, and two, how you can simply delete off the old listings that aren't good anymore. I know it can be a bit confusing when you're just starting out, so hopefully this video helps and you can see how easy it is to do. And if you haven't done this before, go check out my other videos about Dilato and how easy it is to get set up, and how, the build up your eBay account. Because as I had mentioned earlier, I started off with only 500 listings, I think it was in January, and now they've given me, what did we say it was, or review? Yeah, 8,800. And each month that comes along, they just keep giving me more and more. And I've got great feedback, 100% feedback. I do everything by the book. So, yeah, all good. Yeah, so until the next video, I'll see you then. Bye now.